Yo, I have this PC that I bought forever ago. Let's see if I can flip it and make enough profit to pay this speeding ticket. First off, this is when the PC was delivered. It says January 7th. It is July. Yeah, that's a problem. Like, what have I been doing, bro? The speeding ticket wasn't even a part of this journey until I literally remembered that I have to pay it. Without showing too much information, there is the date on the ticket. Yeah, another problem. Let's crack this box open like I did your mom. Totally forgot. I do remember the seller on eBay. They did say it came with a keyboard and mouse. Oh wow, it is brand new. Right off the bat, I'm seeing black and white hair, probably a cat or a dog. And also this stuff all fell out of the box. Looks like a little quick start guide, power cord, and one singular Wi-Fi antenna. Oh, I found the other one. Oh, this thing is dusty. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but I am happy to see some Instapack though. I don't know if I held anything in place, but at least all the parts are in there. Let's have a closer look at it. And for starters, I want to say it cost me around $350 from eBay, which honestly isn't that bad for a fully built computer, especially with the current prices on all the components. But it is dusty. Look at all that built up, man. Ugh. I don't remember the exact specs because it's just been too long, but I do see an RTX GPU, an NVMe SSD, and a stick of RAM, so it's worth something. Let's clear this workspace and boot this thing up. No keyboard and mouse. I just want to see if it works. Power buttons all over here. Good sign. We even got some RGB. That was a quick little post right there. I'm gonna give it a little TLC and I'll be back when I upgrade it because I don't think I want to sell it in this case to try to make my profit. That is nasty. The very first thing I did to this computer was take it outside and gave it a good dusting. I'm just happy it wasn't sticky dust. It doesn't seem like it came from someone who sucks on plastic for flavored air, so I guess it could have been worse. I'll take what I get. After blowing out the box, I then reinstalled Windows 11 because the last install was corrupted or something, trying to tell me to wait 30 minutes. Nobody has time for that. Plus, it's always nice to start completely fresh on a used system. If you're ever installing Windows and your drive looks like this, just run this following command by pressing Shift plus F10 to bring up command prompt, then type out disk part, enter, list disk, enter, select disk, whatever one you want to select, clean, convert GPT, exit, and then refresh, and you will see the drive is completely wiped. It also reveals the SSD is a 500GB capacity. A 1TB M.2 would have been really nice. After setting up Windows, I opened up Task Manager to verify the rest of the specs. It looks like our CPU is the Intel i5-12400F. That's pretty good. Our RAM is only an 8GB stick. The SSD is a 500GB as we already know, and it's an 8-data Swordfish, which is only Gen 3. For the GPU, it's an RTX 3050, little 8-gigger. I could have sworn when I bought the PC the listing said something about an RTX 2060. To be honest, I'm not sure which GPU I would have preferred. I think the 30 series will be better for flipping and making a profit since the naming is newer and more recognizable. This deal didn't turn out too bad. Now I wish the computer had more RAM, but that's why I'm going to upgrade it. I'm grabbing this case from Gandia's. It'll be a lot cleaner, no dust, and just look better. And if we walk over here, you can start to see all my RAM. I'm reaching behind it. I'm grabbing this red kit. It's actually a 32GB kit, but it's clocked at 2400 megahertz, so it's kind of a slower speed. I've been saving this actually for an Intel build. I mainly build Ryzen, but they love faster RAM, so this will be perfect for this little Intel CPU. Now to take this poor little thing apart. GPU out. The backplate is still pretty dusty. But I mean, I don't know. I might have to repaste this. It's just, there's like animal hair sticking out of it. Well, motherboard is free. Little IO shield. Well, let's actually swap out this cooler. It's mainly just ugly. I have a good amount of coolers to choose from, but I'm going with this ID Cooling SE214XT ARGB in black. I'm curious to see how crusty the thermal paste is under here. If I compared it to the crustiness of the lady on the corner, the lady on the corner wins for crustiness. There's still some moisture in this paste here, but a very minimal paste. You can almost see the model of the CPU. Give it a wipe down with some alcohol. Now for the new. This looks a lot better, definitely worth a swap, and it should even improve the temperatures. Might as well swap out this RAM since I'm here. Let me know if you agree with my decision to use this slower RAM. Not sure how people feel about it, but when RAM costs an arm and a leg, you can't really be too picky. Well, time for the moment of truth. Will I have to replace the power supply? Okay, looks like it's a high power 600 watt 80 plus gold unit. This passes for me. I'm gonna say this is really solid. I do not have to replace it at all. And it even has all black cables. It is time to give this computer the facelift that it desperately needs. And here's a little tip for you. If you have a piece of styrofoam, put your case on that when you're building, so when you slide it around, you don't get any scratches on it. I do this especially since I sell my computers. I don't want it all scuffed up. Tell me why this ATX case only has standoffs for MATX motherboards. I literally have to readjust everything to fit the standard size motherboard that's meant for this case. Like, why? First world problems for real. I don't know why installing the standoffs took that long, but I'm finally moving on to the motherboard. Build is basically done, just have to finish wiring it up, and I'm actually going to throw in these blue and white cable extensions just for a little touch of color, and they were only like 10 bucks. And if you're curious, I am valuing this 8GB RAM stick at $15, so I'm subtracting that from the total cost since I'm not using it. I'm gonna get this all finished up and be back when it's done. This is what the finished build looks like. I thought the red RAM would look a lot worse, but it kind of just oddly fits. Either way, it looks nice since it's not a jumbled mess. It was put together well. I also did end up repasting the GPU since I fully took it apart to clean it. Before I did all this, I ran some tests and it wasn't looking good. Our little CPU almost instantly hit 100C during an OCC stress test, but it's no surprise with the old cooler that iBuyPower opted for, and the old thermal paste that was under it. Even the GPU ran a bit warm during a stress test with temps nearly reaching 80C, and it's only a 3050 with 3 fans, so it shouldn't have got this warm. Good thing I was the one who bought this PC because it was neglected and should be running a lot better now. I ran one game test to include it in the listing, just Cyberpunk, so I could see how it handles AAA titles. I selected the high settings preset and it averaged 71 FPS. I did actually try testing other games, but man, I was playing like ass. All right, now let's see if I can flip this PC for profit in 7 days so I can finally pay my speeding ticket. I have it listed on Facebook Marketplace. I could list it online, but it wouldn't be as interesting to sell it. So I'm gonna give it 7 days, or if it doesn't sell, it'll just go on my website. It is July 20th. Let the 7-day challenge begin. My cost for this PC is $502.02, which is a little higher than I wanted, but all the parts added up have a used value of around $700. So I'm listing it at $800. I'll be back with any updates. Day 2 of trying to sell this computer has come to an end. I'm essentially just playing the waiting game and I actually haven't even got any messages, so it's not looking too good. I'm gonna check the ad on Facebook. I haven't peeped at the stats yet, so let's do it together. Okay, it's actually not looking too bad. It has 40 clicks on the listing, 7 3-second video plays, so people are looking at that little video, and it has 2 saves, so I mean, it could be worse. Luckily, I'm not just waiting around for 1 computer to sell. I'm actually building 3 right now that I have to ship out tomorrow. I'll quickly go over the specs if you're interested. This one's a B550, Ryzen 5 5500, 16 gigs of RAM, terabyte of SSD, and an RX 6600. The next one is a 5600X, RTX 5060, 32 gigs of RAM, and another 1 terabyte SSD. The third build is essentially the same one, just a little different parts. And here's our little PC that's waiting for its new home. It's the end of day 3. I almost forgot to film a little update. It's been a long day. Still no messages, absolutely nothing. But today it's actually been fun. There's a computer right here I'm gonna show you in just a minute that I've been working on. Let's go and check the stats real quick on Facebook. 49 clicks, 9 3-second video plays, and 4 saves. I don't remember how that compares to yesterday, but I'll have both screenshots up on screen. So yeah, we can check it out. Hopefully we get some messages tomorrow. I might drop the price because it is at 800, and for an RTX 3050, that just seems really high, but you know, that's the nature of all the parts right now. It's how much it costs. The i5 12400F is definitely the king of that PC with the 32 gigabytes of RAM. A better GPU might help it sell better, but I'm just trying to sell it as it is. But look at this little Fractal Terra. This is actually from a pre-built company. They sent it to me for review, working on this video. It has a 9800X 3D, 32 gigabytes of DDR5, a 4 terabyte SSD, and an RTX 5070 Ti. This thing is a beast. Oh, buddy, peep the date and time. Here's the PC. Nothing much to say. So is PC flipping dead? No, I'm just in a town full of retirees. I've said this time and time again in previous videos, but if you want to flip PCs for profit, then it's really recommended to be in a well-populated area with a younger age demographic. I just want to be able to sell affordable computers to those who want a gaming PC but don't have a ton of disposable money, which is exactly why I started selling them on my own website. So that's where this one's gonna be for sale if you wanna buy it. I still have to pay that speeding ticket, so visit my website at elijahslab.shop. PCs come with free shipping and a 1-year warranty. Stay tuned for the return of flipping PCs until I buy a house. I'm doing a road to $30,000 saved up for a down payment. Anyways, that's it for me. Smash a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.